I've been working on this strange contraption and it stands on the base, and the first time I made this base out of recycled material I made it a little bit too shallow because I miscalculated. I hate it when that happens. Not wanting to waste material, I'll just turn this base into a storage box. What's cool is how I made the corners for it. I'd been thinking about making a rabbet joint or a box joint for the corners, but this plywood isn't really very good for screwing into. It's not that strong, and by putting a hardwood piece in between, I can just screw it to it from both sides like this, and I get a nice strong corner, and I don't have to worry about chipping out on here with a box joint or anything. But because the screws are actually only this long, I'll cut the corners off of these pieces so they don't protrude in as far. I cut this piece back a little bit so that when I put it in a corner like this, I can then inset the bottom, but to hold the bottom along the length of the sides, I'm going to glue a rail on here. Now the wood glue isn't going to stick very well to this pre-finished wood, so I'm just going to scrape that off where the glue joint goes. To help really pull these corners together, I actually put this hole 1/2 millimeter closer into the corner than this hole, so that when it all gets screwed together, this gets pressed tightly onto here. I guess it's only natural that a box that's born out of a screw-up would contain a screw-up, because I cut this one back on the wrong end, so I had to cut on both ends, but actually that looks better than the ones I didn't cut, so it's not so bad. But overall, I think if you're working with thin or low quality plywood, this is a really good way to join the corners, and you can still round them over without messing up the veneer. The only thing is, if you're using this box to store other boxes, then it kind of sucks.